in a quiet corner of the world, where snow falls like whispers and memories never melt. One dog sat alone. No leash, no home, just ashes, and a memory he refused to leave behind. This isn't just a story about loss. It's about loyalty so pure. It outlived fire, silence, and time itself. What was he guarding? And why did he never walk away? Stay with us, because what you're about to witness will break your heart and then put it back together again in a quiet mountain town where pine trees whispered secrets to the cold wind, a nigger unlike any descended. The stars vanished behind a thick curtain of smoke. Flames swallowed a small wooden house on Birch Hill. By morning, nothing remained except ash and him. A golden retriever, covered in soot, his fur singed, sat motionless in front of the ruins. His eyes didn't reflect fear. They held something deeper, loss, longing, and something painfully human. No one knew how he'd survived. No one knew what he was waiting for. But he waited. In the snow. In silence, firefighters offered water, food, gentle words. He didn't move. His body, frozen in grief, seemed carved from the very ashes beneath him. Villagers passed by and whispered. He belonged to the girl in that house. They were always together. Always. But no name was ever spoken, neither for the dog, nor the child. Only silence. Only stillness. As if love itself had turned to stone. On the third day, a woman came. Not with leashes or cages, but with understanding. She sat with him. Quiet. Patient. That's when she saw it. Beneath his paw, a charred photograph. A child with a gap-toothed smile, hugging the golden retriever. Frozen in joy, now surrounded by ruin. The woman didn't speak. She didn't need to. The dog trembled once, then went still again. That night, the woman stayed nearby. She made a small fire and watched from a distance. As the moon climbed, the dog finally rose. He turned toward the ruins and began to dig. Ash clung to his fur. His paws, raw and bleeding, moved with purpose. He unearthed something small, a scorched stuffed bunny, melted in places, missing an ear, but unmistakably loved. He placed it beside the photo, then lay beside them both, wrapping his body protectively around these memories. He wasn't guarding a house. He was guarding a heart. Morning came with soft snow and a world muffled by white. The woman returned, carrying something new, a tiny recorder. She played it beside the dog, her hands trembling. From the speaker came a child's voice. "Good night, my brave boy. I love you. Always." The dog looked up. His ears twitched. For the first time, his eyes filled with something other than sorrow, a flicker of recognition, of hope. But still, he did not move. He just watched the ruins and waited up. Weeks passed. Snow came and went. The woman built a small shelter nearby, refusing to leave him alone. She brought warm blankets, soft words, stories whispered into the fire. She even left the gate open, hoping he'd follow. But he stayed. And every day, he lay beside the photo and the bunny, as if they were sacred, as if by guarding them, he could hold back time. The town began to change around him. People left small offerings, candles, toys, letters. A shrine grew where a home had once stood. But the dog remained its keeper. One morning, after a heavy snowstorm, the woman approached the ruins and found the dog lying peacefully. He wasn't trembling. He wasn't watching. His eyes were closed. The bunny lay tucked beneath his chin, the photograph pressed to his heart, and beside him, a single paw print, fainter, smaller, as if someone had come. Just once more. The woman dropped to her knees, tears spilling silently. He had waited. And now, he was no longer alone. The town erected a statue at the site, a bronze retriever, seated proudly beside a photograph and a bunny. The plaque read, "He waited, loved, and remembered." Even when the world forgot, visitors still come. They bring toys, treats, drawings. Children sit beside the statue and tell its stories. And sometimes, when snowflakes fall just right, it feels like someone is still watching, still guarding, still loving. Forever. Some bonds are never broken. Not by fire, not by time, and certainly not by death. If this story touched your heart like it did ours, hit that like button to honor this loyal soul. Subscribe to Furry Frenzy TV for more true tales of courage, love, and the animals who remind us what it means to truly feel. And share this story, because sometimes the world needs a reminder of the kind of love that never fades.